Hello, everyone. Oh, hi. All right. So this meeting is actually kind of special. We have popsicles for everyone. So you guys excited? Oh, wait. It's April Fool's Day. My bad. Sorry about that. So, I'm Hayden Caldwell, president of the Philanthropy Council. MCI's Day of Giving is tomorrow, April 2nd. And we want to give a shout out to an MCI student who composed and performed the music on that video that I was just playing. So please stand, Kyle Berger-Roy. Great job, and thank you for that. I'm Hayden, and my goal is sports management.
This will be MCI's biggest day of giving in history. The goals for Day of Giving are 370 donors and $68,000. $47,194 have already been contributed by 125 donors. I'm Riley, and my goal is physical therapy.
Whether we give $1 or more than $1, every person who gives makes MCI stronger. I'm Annie, and my goal is environmental law.
MCI's Day of Giving supports the annual fund. The fundraise tomorrow will go to help MCI reach the overall annual fund goal of $300,000 by June 30th. I'm Duncan, and my goal is environmental science.
New this year is the MCI Class Challenge. Alumni are competing to see which class donates the most. Contributions to the annual fund support MCI's operating budget. Every dollar makes MCI stronger. I'm Avery, and my goal is computer science.
Every donor who gives $1 or more will receive an MCI Stronger decal. Right here. And every dollar given will be matched by generous donors up to $34,000. I'm Maya, and my goal is to be a ballet dancer.
There is an exciting Day of Giving offer, especially for faculty and staff. For MCI employees who have not given, when you give $1 or more, a fund created by the Philanthropy Council and 4 trustees will contribute $50 a day to Day of Giving, up to $3,000. Your gift adds an extra $50 for MCI. I'm Kendra, and my goal is to be a doctor.
Tomorrow, members of the Philanthropy Council and our friends will come to classrooms during advisor group to collect contributions. I'm looking at you, Misfits. We need every advisor to please participate. Let's do this. I'm Isaac, and my goal is musical theater.
So bring some money tomorrow with you and come support the school we love. I'm Alexis, and my goal is family medicine.
Let's show MCI's alumni and friends that the campus community cares about our school and make this the biggest day of giving ever. I'm Caitlin, and my goal is to study history and law. Now, please join me in giving a rowdy, husky welcome to Mr. Clint Williams, a 1986 graduate of MCI, a member of MCI Athletic Hall of Fame, and Dean of Admission.
Thank you. Usually when I'm out on this gym floor, I don't have a mic in front of my face, but it's good to see everybody today. What about the old MCI Day of Giving, huh? Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Alicia, thank you for your invitation for me to speak today. Appreciate it a lot. So, actually, good afternoon. I'm a little bit bummed out this afternoon, honestly, because my NCAA bracket just got pounded. Duke lost. Michigan State beat us, and so I'm kind of bummed out and grieving a little bit about that. But I'm super happy to be talking to you today. In the next few minutes, I'd like to tell you all a little bit a story. And it's one that I hope you can appreciate, and within it find something that you can relate to. All right? So 37 years ago, something happened to me. It changed my life. I entered this wonderful school called Maine Central Institute as a freshman in high school. Was sort of a new kid on the block, didn't really have a ton of friends, and didn't really know what my place was. You know, like oftentimes freshmen are sort of out there and don't really know where they belong. It was a unique time, actually, that year because only 15 freshmen were at MCI. It was a unique time because Warsaw Middle School was phasing out of their grade 9 year. It gave the rising ninth graders a choice to attend MCI or stay at Warsaw for their last year of grade 9. I and 14 other kids decided to come up to MCI. And I came here, I was wide-eyed, anxious, nervous, and thinking, oh boy, what did I just decide to do? Not long into the school year, however, it became apparent that I made a great choice. Classes were engaging, the extracurricular opportunities were abundant, and my participation in them was challenging and very exciting. The school pride was evident among the student body, and I was super proud to be an MCI Husky. Even though I was having a great experience at MCI, there were also times that were tough. And it was through these tough, challenging times that I learned a great deal. I wasn't used to, for an example, I wasn't used to spending more than about an hour of homework every night, okay? And then one night I was like, yeah, I'm gonna skip geometry homework. I didn't really feel like doing it. Only to be told the next day in class by Mr. David Mosier, my teacher at the time, that I wouldn't be able to go to my first varsity soccer game that afternoon because I had to serve detention for not doing my geometry homework. I was in shock. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. All my buddies, everybody, and I can't even go. I begged him. He said, didn't do your homework, don't go to your game. So basically, again, it was a complete shock. The moral of this example is that he understood, like your teachers, like your mentors, they understand the importance of doing the little things to prepare yourself for the bigger things that are ahead. Okay? My teachers and coaches, some of them even still present here now, today, Mr. Miller, Mrs. Kingsbury, we're from the school of tough love. And you've probably experienced that in some form or another. You know, they found ways to connect with you. They were caring, encouraging, challenging, and yes, fun. Edbo, I still remember those fungo balls that you hit in baseball practice 10 miles in the air. And oh, there it is, and then we'd go and grab it. But my point is that they were always extremely influential in my growth as a teenager, and I'm thankful for that even today. Think of the adults in the school that have had a positive impact on your life. I'm sure there are those that have. You'll always remember them, and you won't ever forget, actually. So throughout my time at MCI, the faculty and staff, including coaches and the adult members, were the backbone that provided me with the knowledge, substance, and stability that surely helped carry me forward. But I also had other things that were important to my overall experience here at MCI. This gym that you're sitting in now listening to me talk is the very same gym that I practiced every single one of my high school basketball practices in, played all of my home basketball games in this gym, and I remember the pep squad sitting up there yelling and screaming and chanting and going crazy. The streams, don't try this. The streams of toilet paper that used to fly off of that balcony up there after we scored our first home game basket, and then everybody had to pick them all up and wait and whatnot. I mean, I'll never forget that kind of stuff. Batting practice in the batting cage during spring baseball practices. I attended dances here, had winter carnival games, snowballs, haunted houses, watched some unbelievable state champion wrestlers in this gym. Outstanding music group performances were happening here, and I probably shot tens of thousands of jump shots in this gymnasium. And frankly speaking, this gym over on that side is where I actually sat for my graduation in 1986. So it was pretty awesome memories here. With all these memories, I still get goosebumps every time I come through the door. People that I shared those times with, my friends, were students from all over the world, similar to your friends here today. They had different abilities, different interests, but they were all sharing the MCI experience with me as they are with you right now. I keep in touch with many of them today, and invariably when I'm WeChatting or calling somebody from abroad, Japan, Bermuda, Russia, wherever, invariably we always bring up Maine Central Institute and the experiences that we had here. So all of you will have similar experiences and ones that you'll remember for the rest of your lives. Small things, like little things. Like in Spanish class, I remember Mrs. K used to give you your Spanish name. And we used to poke fun at each other and be like, oh, Paco, or oh, Cristobal, ¿qué pasa? Like this. So where is Tanya? Where is she? We had fun with that. So just little memories like that will come into your brain at odd times in your life. Homecoming. All the games that you play during homecoming. The spinning the bat game, the pop the balloon with your butt game, and getting emails on your iPad at 8 o'clock at night, right, from teachers that say, oh, by the way, you have an assignment due the next day. Just for the record, I did not get any emails on my iPad when I was in high school, right? Wonder why. Anyway, but that happens. You're probably thinking of some of those things, situations that are already memorable. I'm sure you have those already ingrained in your mind right now. You will not ever lose them. MCI is your school. And when you finish and move to your next step, I'm sure most of you will look back and have some very good memories. I know that I surely do. Today's the kickoff of MCI's Day of Giving, and I'd like to support MCI and all that it has provided me over these years. I'm thankful for MCI as a graduate of the class of 1986, and I want to show my support for this year's Day of Giving and make my donation right now to you, Alicia, and I encourage you to do the same. Support your school. It's a great place. Thank you very much for spending some time with me, for supporting the MCI's Day of Giving. I enjoyed this chat, and keep those memories poking away in your brain as you continue on. So, cheers. Thank you. So I'm going to support right now. Give you that. All right. I'm not done yet. Yeah, everybody's like, oh man, when's he going to be done? So I'm going to put, no, I don't have my glasses for this one. I'll squint a little bit and read this. So as part of the thanks today, first of all, we want to thank all 200 students who completed goal signs over the past 2 weeks. I have the names of the 15 students who have won a $10 Dunkin' gift card, and I'm going to call your names. Hold the applause until all the students are down here, and then after, when we hand them out, we can give a round of applause for that, okay? So, Kyle Berger-Roy, Sydney Dawes, Dominique Wilson, Jesse Nguyen, James Beland, I think that's right, sorry, Lorna Panette, Isaac Buzzle, Big Ike, Umi Mayano, Isaac Tardy, Samantha Martin, Juan Garcia, Anna Smith, Xavier Moss, Ina Ositrova, and Dylan Dunton. All right? Very nice. You gonna get a pic of that? Okay.
Yes, Sam.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Last thing here. Oh, do I do this now?
They have a surprise for you.
Oh.
So on behalf of the Philanthropy Council, we would also like to donate to the Day of Giving, and we are giving $500 back to the Day of Giving. So hopefully this invites all of you to give back to the community and to the school that makes you who you are today and all those high school memories. So thank you.
Oh, you want to pick? Right. Right now, it's the advisors, right? Okay, last announcement from me. I'm supposed to remind all the advisors to pick up the Day of Giving packets, right? So don't forget to do that right over there, advisors, so you can take care of that. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. I want to thank Mr. Williams and for the Philanthropy Council and everyone else involved in the Day of Giving. It's a great event. It's intentionally designed so that there's participation. There's lots of reasons for that as we talk about the ways that we at our school are able to provide all of the things that we do. This is one of those ways, so it's very important that people participate. I've got a couple of minutes, so I'm going to congratulate our vocal jazz groups. Didn't plan on talking, but our vocal jazz groups, Equinox and Caravan, on some great performances on Saturday. And so I'll read what Mr. Neal sent. I was there, and I can attest to how wonderful the event was. But MCI's two vocal jazz groups, Equinox and Caravan, took part in the MMEA State High School Vocal Jazz Festival held at Lawrence High School in Fairfield on Saturday, March 30th. Equinox earned a bronze award assessment from the judges, only 0.4 points from a silver award, and Caravan earned a gold award, averaging 99.33 out of 100 points. Some of you judges. Caravan went on to perform with the Old Orchard Beach High School in the evening finals event and earned first place in Division II jazz choirs for the state of Maine. So congratulations to Caravan for winning. Very nice. All of the soloists in both vocal groups earned commendations for their solos, and Caravan vocalists Isabel Grigman and Lily Miller received 2 of the 5 outstanding musicianship awards given out for their division. Some of the judges' comments for Caravan's performance were great storytelling, inspiring, and thank you for an outstanding performance. And thank you to Mr. Neal and all of those folks who put in all of that work. It was outstanding and another great representation of what we do that's so special here at MCI. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow, if you can bring out that $1 for the Day of Giving, it helps with programs like that for us to continue. So without further ado, advisors, make sure you grab the packets. Have a great afternoon. Faculty